Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles in the bustling city of Winterfell, where we're looking upon one of our fancy new towers. Actually, this is our only one that is currently built, the other one's still under construction, but we're building a couple of big defensive towers to help us deal with the Viking attacks, and there is one on the way. We'll be facing one in just a year's time. Let's make that even sooner, because I think we're basically as ready as we want to be for that. We could do a bit more work over here, I guess, like building up some more of these towers. Annoyingly, the spacing here isn't nice. It's not going to look neat. We could put the tower there, maybe? Move this along a bit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's demolish this, which is probably a bad idea because they are on their way. Build one there? That kind of works. Oh, that matches up with that one. I'm on board. Yeah, that works. It's the look of the thing. It's important. To me, anyway. It's not actually symmetrical, but we can deal. Maybe I will just make this like a 3x2, because the other one's in the same situation where there's a sort of tower stuck on the side of it for the moment that we probably want to move. Did I make this an archer tower? Yes, we probably want more ballistas around the place. Left it a bit sparse in that way. Yeah, let's actually swap out the archer tower for a ballista tower. Let's just do that. Instead of trying to work out a wacky way of reordering things. But the Vikings are invading from this direction. And it's ogres first? Ogres only? This is very confusing and weird. So the last time they attacked... Oh, no, okay, there are also people. Last time they attacked, it was just the people and no ogres. This time, ogres are coming first and then also people. But there's only 8 boats. Most of them are ogres. What is going on with this? Also, they're really taking... I guess, they have to go that way to get to us. And they've split, which is dumb. But they might be trying to go for, like, here, which is a danger. Because, like, if that one's gone that way... Oh, there's the dead dragon from earlier. But yeah, if this one's gone this way, that's because the landing ground is either, like, here, or it's, like, here somewhere, right? Maybe not, it depends. Oh, these guys have got to go miles, actually. Maybe it is actually over here, then, because they have to take such a circuitous route to get round. This boat is probably going to get shot to pieces before it gets to where it's trying to go, so... Oh, but they're being smart. They're skirting the edges. But ballista towers actually have... Oh, that ballista tower at least has... Oh, no, yeah, it's got quite the range. Wait, is it at max range? Hold up. Have I misunderstood how ballistas work? Let me see another one of these. Do these just have max range from the start? Have I got this completely wrong? I'm recording in batches, so I might not have seen people telling me these things. But it does actually seem like ballista towers are max range from much lower down? Oh, no, on the ground it's like that. Oh, no, it's just that their max range is so big, I didn't see it. Yeah, that's their range, but then... Okay, I need to go look at this attack that's taking place. They are here. So the ogres are approaching first. Makes sense. Is it that the ogres approach? I can't remember the order now. Now I'm starting to doubt myself. Have the ogres always arrived first? These guys look like they landed and then they're now leaving again without having actually attacked at all. What is happening? Are you just going? Are you just done? I think they're just done. This was a very strange attack, and I was also distracted by the whole thing with the ballistas. Let me go look at this one. Okay, so that's long-range ballista stuff. Okay, yeah, so there is a range difference. It's just that the markings are confusing. A focus overlap, there we go. Yeah, so like, with the archer towers, there's a very clear outer limit. It's got like an extra little layer to it, so you can see how close you are to it. With the ballista towers... Okay, it shows it when building, but not when highlighting. That's what it is. So, yeah, putting it on top fills the whole range. Clicking on it is a little bit more confusing, because, like, the outer range is this slight change in color. You can kind of see it. Very weird. How you doing, Vikings? They're getting there. What if they've had any wolf trouble? They probably have. Maybe that's why they've left. Yeah, there's no people on that boat. On either of them. Are they all dead? Did wolves get them? There's an issue with this, though. They're leaving at about the time the dragon is attacking, which means the dragons and Vikings might have synchronized again. Which is not good. Oh dear. Just keep an eye on them. Come on, go, leave. You're around here, right? Yeah, it's not looking good. I think they're always like destined to synchronize because Viking attacks and dragon attacks take different amounts of time. But they've just been brought much closer all of a sudden, and that's not good. Well, might as well keep the towers manned because we're going to have a dragon to deal with in but a moment. Is this ready yet? Oh, they're just finishing it. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. They're literally working on this tower. There are no builders assigned to it, though. Why? Oh, now there are. Okay, they were working on that. Right, now they're working on that tower. And they're working on... I heard the dragon. I heard that dragon. Yep, here he is. Oh, and there's his dead friend. He's not going to be happy about that. Open fire, everybody. Someone's going to notice in a minute. Like we're already firing on it. And they still haven't spotted the dragon. Okay, rain everything down upon them. Flying by a couple of ballistas. Oh, going towards this wall. This is a good wall. Yes. Say hello to my little wall. It's annoying how long it takes the ballistas to turn. But we got him. Fell in the sea, though. Every time. How's this guy doing? Hasn't started any fires. And already dealt with. Excellent. Tuck in, boys. Alright. Anything else to do? I think we're good. The attack is over. We're alright. Yeah, we seem to be pretty good at dealing with dragons right now. Just that dragons and Vikings at the same time could be painful if they get properly synchronized and then attack from roughly the same direction. We shall see. For now, we're probably going to be fine. And they're nearly finished with this tower now. Now that the threat is gone. So that means we have 10 years before anything happens. So we could do a bit of planning, a bit of thinking, a bit of building. Always thinking more homes. I think we've got a lot of food right now. No, why are we losing food? I built a bunch more orchards. Are these not running? What's going on here? I don't get it. We're losing a small amount to exposure, but not much. I don't... Oh, there we go. Now we're gaining. Oh, was there rain? Was rain causing the crops to be really bad one year? Well, here we go. We got rain again, so we can take another look at this. Like, I guess we do lose quite a few farms when that happens. So we gained 200 this year, lost a small amount to exposure. Where are we losing those? I wonder if we can work on logistics to help with that. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 farms. 11, 12, 13, 14 farms. A farm produces probably like 10 on average. Yeah, because these ones are like 6. Say 10 on average because there's some 11s and... Oh, that one's 19. That's the ones in the middle here are insane. One of these is producing as much as like a not-so-great orchard would do. And these are doing alright now because they've got master workers on them. But yeah, so if it's like, what was it, 12 losing 10 each, that's 120. It does make a difference. Still though, that's not enough to outbalance this. I'm just going to keep an eye on this. If I just keep moused over it, it might still work. Oh wow, yeah, okay, so we went from gaining 120 to losing... gaining 160, I think it was, to losing 120 basically. Because we lost a ton to exposure as well as losing the farm production. Losing food to exposure is okay though, because that's an indication that storages are full. So if we actually had a food shortage, we wouldn't have to worry about losing it to exposure because it would actually get to where it's supposed to go. So ignoring that, we probably have capacity for a few more homes before we build more farms. If we're going to be a little bit risky, let's get these guys out of the way, because this is what we're going to build our new homes. We're just going to keep cramming them into one small space. The classic way of doing things. At some point we need to expand these walls. There's lots of good land for homes beyond the wall. Okay, let's just build... let's build 4. Let's be risky. I mean, in good years we're making like 160. And this is 100 mouths to feed. So we might be okay? Depends on how frequent rain is. We'll have to see. It's probably time to get a market, though. So, I should think about that. Also, it's going to be awkward doing the roads around here because of where the walls are. I guess I just do that. We have buildings behind. And then a road going up here. And then, Then we get a bit stuck. We'll just have the road run up to there. Something can go here. Maybe another church. Oh, we got one. Got one there. Does have coverage, but only just, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking market somewhere. Here we are. That might help with the food situation. Let's move this tavern a bit. I want to put the market like on the corner here so it's more accessible by the people actually delivering to it. And then the tavern, we might need another tavern as well because these people love their taverns. We need like a mega tavern. One tavern to rule them all. Like we must have a tavern shortage right now. Yeah, of course we do. We could nestle it in amongst the walls. That looks nice. Go with that. It's a good use of the space, maybe. Probably has range out to the... yeah, just about. Just about has a range over there. It's not going to have a brilliant effect, but the main issue right now is just the number of taverns. That's what everyone's complaining about. Right, let's hold a festival to get this place... get these new homes filled in. Oh, this guy never moved. Get over there. Oh, don't attack him. Jeez, I like how you can order your generals to attack each other. I wonder if that works. I'm not going to test it, because... Okay, I'm going to test it. Attack! No, it's not working now. Do it! Kill him! Yeah, it doesn't work. Worth a try. Worth a try. Okay, they're not angry about the lack of taverns, and all the homes are full, so we're at 750 peasants. People aren't happy here. Lack of water. Lack of charcoal, that'll be fixed in a minute. Water's the main thing. Let's get a couple wells around here. Oh yeah, you can only place them on land. That makes sense. That's a logical thing to have happen. Let's put it like over here then. Hide it around the back. Means we can't build a house there, but we probably want to build like a library or something anyway. And yeah, let's do that actually. Because do these guys have a library? They do, but it's like a +1, whereas over here, this guy's getting a +12. Yeah, we can build another library here, and he'll be happy about that. I say, as if there is a single male person in this house. There are 100 people back here. They will like it. Oh dear. And at some point, we do want to build the fancier stuff. I saw that camera shake. On top of the tower, that makes sense. You can't exactly get buckets of water up there quickly. Come on, guys. Messing with their fire arrows again. I didn't give clearance for that. Yeah, but yeah, we could build another thing there, and then we could just have, like, another 3 homes here. Just squish them in where we can. I mean, we could have 4 offset by a tile. But then one of them's just facing a wall? Maybe? Not sure how that's going to work. I think they'll allow it, but I still feel bad about doing something like that. Yeah, oh yeah, I was going to say, we at some point we do want to get the Great Library and the Cathedral. They are massive, though. But they have fantastic range. Like, everyone in range of this will be happy about books forever. Does it fit there? Oh, it does. Oh, we might do that when we expand out the wall. That's a plan. And then there's also the Cathedral, which we can maybe have in this block as well. We just make a block of awesomeness for people to enjoy. Actually, we could do it there as well, because it's a 4 wide, the library, so we could go here, right next to the homes. There's our merchant. Anything for us? No. Okay. Carrying on. Okay, so how's the food? Dropping. We're still losing some to exposure, but we're also losing some overall just from it being consumed. Don't know if this was a rainy year. It looks like it was, actually. There appear to be some, like, differently coloured tiles. I presume that they were, like, They're like frozen over because of the rain. So there we go. We've got a new year. Oh dear, that's a lot of food going, a lot of food being lost there. And not to exposure. Oh dear. Maybe more farms then. We could plonk a couple around here. Like, we're not using a lot of this land for anything right now. Let's put a couple more right by the homes to really help with that. How's this land? I want to see the land quality, but you perfectly filled the tile, I think. So I can't see at all if that's good. Well, guess we'll just leave it. I can't be bothered to actually do anything about that. Plonk a couple of farms where we can. And right next to the market, so that should help. They've got no food right now. They're working on it, but they're not really getting anywhere. Maybe we need more markets, maybe. I've left it a little bit too long for that. Because yeah, all the market workers are delivering food and it's immediately being taken away by the heads of household. Like, it should still be helping logistics, but maybe not as much as I'd like. Oh, they're building it up. There we go. Everyone's got their food for the year. Oh, maybe not. Nope, it's dropping again. They're trying. They're doing their best to keep it stocked up, and they're kind of managing it at times. These guys probably don't need a market because they live next to the granaries. Actually, no, they don't. The granaries are down here. Oops. Yeah, there's no granaries up here anymore. There used to be. Oh, come on with the burning taverns again. Put it out. Can do it. Where's the nearest well? Just up the road. Yeah, you got it. You're fine. I wonder how often things set on fire and I just don't notice because I'm not there. If a building sets on fire and gets put out, and I'm not there to see it, does it really burn? Probably not, because they seem unaffected by fire at the end of the day if you put it out in time. Right, I'm thinking it's time to start using our vast amounts of stone and manpower to continue to expand our holdings. Maybe it's time to take the rest of this island. Mainly because there's a load of barren land and I want to build a bunch of houses and it's the perfect place to build the houses. So we'll build up the piers before we start building stuff out there. And then we can build the walls on the piers and then we can expand into the space. And be smart about things. Unlike normal. There is a lot of room over here. We should probably build like houses here. I realise I blocked off the ability to have the road connect up properly though. So I'd have it go up there and then across here, and then I'd have all this space to build in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, it'd be perfect as well. What have I done? Oh, I can cheat. I'll feel bad. But I can do this and then remove those again. And then I can build houses back here. And then like a library maybe? I think we need one. And then I can just... Well, we need food, though, right now. That's the issue. This is all good farmland, though, so we can do something about that. It's just annoying because all the food is going to be over here, and all the housing is going to be over here, and the logistics of it are going to be a nightmare. I could set up another port, thinking about it. I think you can deliver food by boat to the same island, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but that's something we could try. Oh, the Vikings are here. I haven't been paying attention. Luckily, my archers have. Has this guy already been shot? He just arrived damaged. He is the mysterious crystal golem. Oh, and he's normal again. That was interesting. There's your thumbnail. Alright, let's see how we fare with this. 5 ogres, 6 ogres. Okay, they've upped their game, but so have we. So that's 6 ogres, and then we've got the people coming in, but we're taking out the ogres before they can arrive. And also, we're causing traffic jams. Because they're like, hold on, we gotta let this ship sink before we move on. And again, a lack of boats containing people. It's just a bunch of ogres and a guy. So we're just gonna... They're all getting stuck. Every time we sink a boat, the ones behind it get stuck. But now we're not focusing on the ones at the front anymore, which is dumb. Still though, I think we're gonna kill these guys before they even land. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, this tower just has tons of range now, so we can carry it. Look at all the arrows flying! So many arrows. They're all just, like, sitting in the sea. Here we go. These guys are just gonna fall to pieces now that there's a million arrows firing at them, surely. Oh, they're out of range of the big tower. We need another big tower. Ideally, I want every part of the kingdom to be covered by a giant tower, so that if anyone attacks, wherever they are, a giant tower is attacking them with 2 ballistas and 2 archer towers. Taking pot shots at our walls, but it's no good. You're gone. And a dragon attack coming in 1 year, so they're not synchronized quite yet, but it might get worse. We'll see how quickly we deal with things, because basically if the Viking attacks take longer than the dragon attacks, they will presumably slowly synchronize. But that Viking attack went pretty quick, but I think dragon attacks go even quicker, so we may yet have a problem. Gonna chop down some trees around here, because I think I want to turn this all into farmland. I feel bad about total deforestation, but we need food. It's a problem. We gained it this year. Didn't lose any to exposure anymore, because we're now in a bit more of a shortage situation. Like, that's less food than people, which is not a nice situation to be in. Because if you have a really bad harvest 1 year, you're just screwed. I mean, we can always buy from the merchant ships, but they don't visit that often, he says. Wow, the timing of that. There's not many merchant... Oh, there's a merchant ship. Okay, you got nothing. You got some food. I don't think our food problem's that bad yet. We've now got more food than people. So we're okay. Right, speed up time again. I mean, there is a Viking attack in a second, but I'm impatient. Okay. This is going to be a big farming array. The standard thing we've been doing with the windmills. It'll just have to be farms underneath the actual aqueducts. I hear dragon, and they see dragon. There is dragon. What are we dealing with? Just the one, or what? Surely... Oh yeah, there's another little one over there. I thought we might have graduated to, like, a big and 2 smalls, or 2 bigs or something by now. I'm not going to complain. Better for us. Yep, the tower's basically single-handedly taking this guy out. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, come on. Get a final shot with the ballistas. You can do it. I believe in you. There it is. Homing ballista. Takes him down. Yep, we have homing ballistas. Deal with it. They keep falling in the sea, though, and on islands and stuff. We can't eat them when they're there. There we go. There's a food source. It's a dragon farm. Perfect. I don't think you're allowed to build a windmill under an aqueduct. Yeah, it says blocked by existing structure. It's not a thing. We could stop the array there, but we can go down to, like, here. Won't be symmetrical, though, and that's an important thing. To me, anyway. Because that'll be, what, 3 on that side, and then, oh, 6 on this side. What is that? That's no good. Probably do it anyway, I just want more food. That's as far down as we can go. Here will have to be granaries. That's another issue. Our food stores are on the wrong side of the farms relative to everything else, just because of how it's all working out. There we go, like 1. Let's do 2 big ones. We probably need 2 big ones for a big array like this. But the food's all going to be in the wrong place. It's an issue. Okay, I should just look at what the different tabs are instead of randomly flipping through them until I find the right thing. This is a problem I have in all games. Is I'm just like, what menu is it in? I don't know, help! And I will just randomly click. Like that. I'm still doing, even as I talk about my menu problem, I continue to display it. Yeah, we'll go with that. That works. If we wanted to, we could move the aqueduct. Oh, why did I say that? I want to do that now. Nope, we can't make it symmetrical because it's even here and odd here, and it would always be even and odd on different sides, so that's fine. Right, our food production should be ridiculous. However, so should our loss to exposure rate. We will have to see. But with that sorted, we'll be able to build more homes without a problem. So let's plonk a couple more down. In an awkward spot, I'll admit. Also, are we at stone? That's impressive. How How did we run out of stone? Like, how much does it take to make a windmill? 34, that's actually quite a lot. We did just build 14 of these. That multiplies into a large number. That's fair then. I was going to build more piers and I can't now. More stone! Always more stone. There's a load in storage here, but it's all reserved for the builders, and everyone's busy right now. We don't actually have that many people spare for building, because we just got so many people working on farms. I'll have that fixed in a minute when they get to building the homes. Which they have. Some of them. They're working on it. That's another 100 people. We'll be up to 850. We're at 750. That's how numbers work. Gotta chop down some stuff around here. This is a good place to build more homes because they'll actually be close to the food sources. Also, I noticed something about how I can arrange things here. I'm going to move the stockpile here and move the quarry here, and I've just realized the issue is that stockpile burned down at some point, lost its role as a stone stockpile, therefore stone isn't being stored from this quarry here, and so pause 0 0 0 0 0. I don't think we want anything else stored here particularly. Let's just have it be stone. And now I can build some houses here. Just on top of the iron. It's fine. You can have some iron in your back room for a while. We'll move it out eventually. So there we go. We're really pushing on expanding here, but we just got a ton of food, so we should be able to support it. And these are producing like 10 each. The middle ones are going to be producing ridiculous stuff like 18 to 20 each. So we should be pretty good. That one there's only at 10. It's a shame. I wonder if I can... I wonder if there's actually better ways of arranging the windmills here. Because of this difference in the structure. Like this one here, producing 14 per year. If we put down a windmill, it would produce only 8 more. So it's not worth it. We put one here. We're losing 10, gaining 6. Yeah, so what? These give like 2 each, right? Yeah, a windmill gives a bonus of 2. This one's got 3 near it, so... These are already pretty dense in terms of food production. We can't really improve it except by putting them in the space where we can't put them. Yeah, it's very specifically that way because that means that you're removing a farm to gain +2 on 6 surrounding farms. That's the only reason it works so well. Like, even on the ends, it's not viable. Okay, we have the merchant. Nothing fancy. Food is going fine. We actually lost very little to exposure, though, to be fair. That's probably because we're still filling these granaries here. Once they're full... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. If you click on the granary, it opens. You can see what's inside. It's really cool. And kind of pointless, really. Because you just open it like, that's much grain. Very wheat. That's probably a lot. I don't know. But yeah, so for a while they're going to be filling those, and then I will always just have like 900 in storage back here, if all else fails, I suppose. There we go, these are all built, these are all built. We've now got a capacity for 925. We got to build 3 more houses, guys. We've got 1 minute to do this. We could build them up here. There's space up here. We've already kind of planned it out. There's spots back here too. We could do 2 over here. Because this is barren land anyway. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Demolish this. Yeah. Gotta select the top thing and then you can do the whole thing. Okay. Manor. 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 And we could build another one there. That's like the perfect spot for it. But I probably will put like something else there because this gives us an even number of 1,000. And that's important. Come on, guys, build it. I'm not ending this video till we reach 1 Kilopeasant. I know I made that joke last series, but it's still funny to me. I like the idea, like, it's just because of the way the game works. Peasants are a resource like everything else, so Might as well you treat them as a unit. To get peasants and kilopeasants and decipeasants? Centipeasants? Like tens and hundreds and stuff. And a millipeasant is like... No, deci and centi are fractions, actually. That wouldn't work. That would be individual parts of a peasant. We don't want that. That seems like a bad idea. Right, let's have a festival. Let's get these houses filled. We have a capacity of 1,000 and 100 people idle. What lovely numbers. But in a minute, we're going to have more like 300 people idle. And then, it's probably time to start on a military. Or maybe more farms first. We might have pushed it a little bit too far there. We just expanded by a large amount. Like 300 people? Is this enough to support 300 people? I'm not sure. We'll see. It might add up. Oh, come on. We're close. Why is this closed? It's been closed like the whole episode. I don't know what that's about. There we go. Winterfell is now a humble kingdom with exactly 1,000 peasants. A kingdom 1,000 people strong. How lucky the people are to have you as their king. And everyone's now starving and there's plague. What? Hold on, what? We have food. Why are you complaining about a lack of food? Also, what's with the plague? So you do something about the plague. The graveyards aren't full. Oh god. Was it a... Oh, it was actually a plague. It wasn't like bodies rotting. The doctors got over there. Yeah, I realised we're sort of lacking a hospital. Well, there we go. That's what we put in this space over here. A hospital. I guess we can have clinics now, actually. Maybe that's a better idea, but let's just do that. There we go. Probably want one like over here at some point. I could have put a clinic there. I've made the hospital now. It's probably fine. But there we go. We have reached 1 kilopeasant, and now people are dying of plague and old age and all that. So we'll rarely actually be at 1,000. But keep going back to that. There is no food shortage. Stop complaining about a food shortage. We've got so much food. Getting 400 a year. I guess we do have enough. And again, with the taverns thing. Just gonna keep building taverns till you stop whinging. But you better just want one. I'm building you one for now. See how it goes. But we'll leave it there. And next episode, we'll carry on with this expansion. In fact, I'm going to order it now because I want that to be going. And we have 1,000 stone in storage. We'll just a lot of swimming for people to do there. I'm not ordering these in a nice way because they've got to swim out to sea to build it, but it's fine. But there we go. They can work on that between episodes. Next episode, we'll carry on expanding it. We'll hopefully not have too many things set on fire. We'll maybe grow our walls, because we're now getting quite full inside our walls. We've got a little bit more farmland and stuff, but yeah, it's time to claim this region of the island and keep building up. We've reached 1,000 peasants, and I think like the final achievement is we're getting like 5,000. So that's seeming achievable, considering this giant island we haven't colonized yet. Once we have this island sorted, that will be our goal, and that will be quite interesting to just build a new kingdom on the same map, I think is basically the kind of way it works. But we shall see. And also we'll have some attacks to deal with next episode. But for now, I shall say goodbye, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.